Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back for episode 12, the final episode. Couldn't be happier that this series is coming to an end. It's been a long project and a lot of it wasn't just building the guitar. So in this episode, I'm gonna demo the guitar. Keep in mind, I'm not the best guitar player in the world. You know, I dabble, but I just wanted to have some fun. So I made up a little chord progression, I looped it on my looper pedal, and then just kinda improvised over it. I thought it was a lot of fun, I thought it sounded great. I'm sure it's riddled with mistakes that you can point out, but I'm putting this video online and it'll be up there forever, so you guys can see it till the end of time. Awesome. For those of you interested in what I did for my improv, I made up a pretty simple chord progression. This is gonna sound, no, I don't care if it sounds lame. I really like the chord from Crash Into Me by Dave Matthews, that like C sharp E major chord. I'm sure somebody can point out what it exactly is. This chord. I thought that chord sounded pretty, and I made up a little progression, which ended up basically being in the key of C sharp minor, going from C sharp to B to A. And then I just kind of sat back and listened to the track and tried to think of some melodies while following the chord changes, and came up with one or two little motifs, but then most of it was pretty much improvised. Like I said, not the best guitar player, but you know, I try to emulate the people I look up to and want to sound like. But yeah, I thought it was fun. So for this improv, I didn't want to have a million takes, so I did this one in 3 takes. I knew there were still some mistakes, but I could have just kept trying to iron them out and just not been happy with any of them. So I was like, you know what? Just work on being happy with the mistakes that you made. Ultimately, they're not that big of a deal. So let me know what you guys think and how it sounds, and we'll see you guys at the end. Didn't that sound just so good? I know, it was incredible. Awesome, guys. Well, we're at the end. I hope it sounded great to you. So if you guys joined me on the journey the entire time, you know, thank you. If this is the first episode you're seeing, go back and watch them all. Maybe don't, but I appreciate you guys following along. This has been quite a big project for myself. This isn't my full-time job. This is just something I do as a hobby on the side with other hobbies. I enjoy rock climbing. I enjoy hanging out with my friends, and you know, I try and put in as much time into this as I find there to be value in, but I don't want it to be the only thing in my life that takes away from my other interests or the time I spend with my girlfriend. So a couple little facts about this build. It took me a total of 8 months from start to finish to build the actual guitar. Keep in mind, I took breaks. My motivation, you know, comes and goes in waves, like I hope everybody's does, and some of those times I forced myself to push through, and other times I was like, hey, you need to step away, take a break. It'll be there. There's no rush to get this project done. You know, it's supposed to be fun, and I wanted to have fun with it. That was just the building portion. The editing portion has taken me a little under a year and a half. Again, there were times where I was pumping through videos and editing, and there were times where I took months off. I know I'm a perfectionist, and I look at every detail, and I'm not the fastest when it comes to building the guitar or editing, but I want to be proud of the product that I'm putting out. And if it's not up to my standards, or if something's bugging me, if there's some sort of mistake but I can't see it, I'll take a step back and come back in a day or two, maybe a week later, and see if I can't find a new point of view or solution to make a video or guitar or whatever it is. Just make sure that I'm proud of what I'm putting out there. I want people to be genuinely excited and follow along this process because they enjoy what I'm doing, but I don't want to 100% change my personality or mold myself to what other people want it to be. I just want to make sure that I'm keeping true to myself when I'm making these videos, because ultimately it should be fun, and if I'm not having fun, I'm gonna stop. But by the time this video is released, I've already started and might have finished my third guitar that I'm working on. So I went to Crossroads in September of 2023, and I was able to meet Paul Reed Smith, which is a really cool experience. I got to talk to him, got to show him my guitars, and it was a great opportunity for me to pick his brain and ask a bunch of questions that I don't think I could have gotten from anyone else. And he pushed me to do something I thought about, but was to make my own design. And I had tried in the past, but they turned out, I don't know, okay. Designing a guitar that looks cool is hard, and a lot of the ones I had just looked horrible. So I was advised to lean into a headstock design to avoid some legal issues in the future potentially. Who knows where this will go, but I thought it was a fun challenge, and I designed one that I was personally proud of, and I think it looks sexy, to be honest. So I ended up taking my drawings and converting them into laser cut files, and I made my own templates, my neck template and headstock. I think my headstock's pretty cool. One thing I was quite happy about, here's the headstock again. The end of my fretboard matches the curve of the headstock. Yeah, I know. To me, it's all about the details. While I was at it, I figured I might as well make a body shape, and I came up with this guy. I think it looks pretty cool. And I figured that I might as well give you guys a sneak peek of where I'm at with the third guitar. This guitar is for a friend, and he's letting me experiment with my design, and I think it looks pretty cool. So I've got a nice, oh, there we go. I've got a nice maple burl top on here. The neck is a very heavily figured maple. I matched the headstock maple burl to the body. I don't know, I just thought it was cool, little details. I'm still not done. I've got some things I gotta shape and whatnot, but yeah, it's pretty sleek and it's gonna look cool when it's done. All that to say, I've had a lot of fun, and I plan on building more guitars. I've got a pile of wood behind the camera, and I've got some plans for them. My dream with this is to build guitars that inspire people to make inspiring music. And I think picking up a different guitar really influences the way you play, and I have a couple ideas that I'm really excited to show you soon that will add a big personal touch that will be customizable to you. So keep an eye out. I'm gonna keep posting. Hopefully new videos on this build come out soon. But again, I appreciate you guys being here along for the ride. It's been a lot of fun, and we'll see you guys in the next series. Until then, I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.